Hello, today I will be doing a very short video on how to update the IRI Workbench. If you have an internet connection on the machine in which the workbench is located, you can just simply go up to Help and then check for updates. And then if there's any updates, it's going to have a pop-up window asking if you want to update. But since I don't, I'm just going to click OK. Now, if you don't have internet access, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that as well, but I do want to show you over here that I do have a few projects as well as a database connection. And it's going to save all this information so you don't have to worry about any of this stuff getting corrupted. I'll go ahead and just show you this library that has a few rules, this library that also has a few rules, and this JSON file that is populated with data. So first things first, you're going to go ahead and just exit out of the workbench. And from here, you need to locate where your workbench is at. So for me, it's actually right here on this main workbench folder. And you're going to need the new build of workbench. So I have a new workbench build right here. I'm going to go ahead and open up both of those. From here, there's one clear difference between both of these, and is that the main workbench has a workspace file, whereas the new workbench build does not. So with that in mind, what we can do is we can just highlight everything in our main workbench, and we're going to deselect the workspace. If you don't know how to do that, you're just going to hold Control and then click the one you don't want highlighted. From here, we can just go ahead and delete. And in our main workbench folder, we only have this workspace. So now we're just going to go ahead and take all this information from the new workbench build, just like that, and we're going to go ahead and just move it right on over. So as you can see, our new workbench build is empty. Our main workbench build is now populated again with our updated workbench, and I'm going to go ahead and just launch the application. And I'm not going to cut, so you can see exactly what's happening. That way you can see that there's no errors or issues when doing this. And technically, since this is the first time it's loading up, it does take a little bit longer. Okay, and just like that, our workbench is open. We still have our connection to our database with our schemas in it, and we still have both of the projects that we initially had here earlier, as well as our JSON file, and all of the rules associated with our IRI libraries. And that's how you update the workbench.